pain in the ass, and I had already been disowned, and I was like, no, you're not doing this to the family. And then he showed up and he agreed to be on his best behavior, and then he fished information from me, and then he went to Toby and he said out loud that he was bringing Brian to the funeral, and she started sobbing and she freaked out because he was their abuser, both of them, Esther and Toby.
That's
and
I
so
didn't know any.
yeah, people don't talk about this. This is what I have to deal with. My uncle, okay, he's also a career Phoenix Metropolitan cop. So yeah, it's like a serious thing. I've been in. He's the guy who flies the helicopters around Phoenix. He's one of the guys who flies the helicopters.
I have a question for you. I've read some. I don't know if this is true at all. I've read this somewhere. It might add credence to our theories we've been working on here. That Chester's mom had worked for Podesta's campaign at some point.
No idea.
Yeah.
I know
I wasn't sure.
Medical field. She ran a hospital for a while, but I don't know anything
that
about it.
Might just not be true. That just might be information.
I think people really like the idea that Podesta looks like Chester, and I don't
does look
disagree. I don't disagree, but I also think that we need to realize the very real roots of the Pizzagate Podesta issue and how it was intrinsically tied in through the context of time to his death. And
back to it all connects to everything. It connects back to the Franklin cover-up. It connects back to the Elizabeth Short murder. It connects to everything.
There's even stuff to say about like Bob Saget dying in Florida. Like there's a lot to say.
My buddy is with Jamie Kennedy, from Scream, Malibu's Most Wanted. And he's out there exposing the industry too. You don't see him in movies anymore because he's using his podcast. This is why I started the podcast, because of him. And he was talking about Bob. He's like, Bob was my friend, and the way he died in that hotel is fucking weird, and why is nobody questioning it?
Well, and there's a lot of things to question about Bob that nobody's questioning.
I know.
The way he talks and the way he interacts, the way he talks about the Olsen twins, the way he talks about life, it's fucking weird.
Randy Rocket Cody Metal Den website I found had a whole thing about him being part of the League of Jesters or something like that. Yeah. And there's
we should talk about that definitely. I want to know, and I have a lot of ideas because I've seen things happen in real time.
Yeah,
I've caught on to things and then wait, that's happening, and then boop, right in the real world it happened. I'm like, okay, so I'm ahead of the curve. I'm literally I place myself in a position to be aware of the things as they happen.
Yeah, it's weird, man. Well, that's cool though.